Hey everyone, welcome back. I am back today with more Spy Family, you guys. What can I say? I adore this show, and whenever I'm gonna watch it, I just get happy. I just can't even contain it. Not even through the intro. I'm so happy to be back with the show. Boy, was last week just a whirlwind of sugary sweetness that just sent me to the moon. It was everything. I loved it. I love the addition of Bond. I love everything that they're doing. I love the little kind of hints that they're dropping for okay, well, this is kind of how Loid is feeling, and this is what's going on, and so forth. So yeah, I can't wait to see what they have in store next for us. I will briefly, I feel like last time I really got into what I thought about the episode, so I won't make it long, but I will briefly get into what I thought about the last episode. But before I do that, I do just want to say if you're joining me early today, you know just what that means. That means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so very much. And as always, I'm sending you up those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still, thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in that description down below. And if you are joining me on those YouTubes, I hope you'll hit like and subscribe for me. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, guys, I mean, Bond is everything. I love that we named him Bond, by the way. I love and a few of them you guys had to point out to me, but I love that there are so many Bond references on this show, and naming the dog Bond, obviously after Bond Man, but also kind of after the Bond. It's just one of those things that was like the cherry on top, you know what I mean? It was really sweet. I love the whole, story of how they came together to be, have this new addition to the family and everything, and the stuff with Handler was sweet, and I'm glad that it sounds like the other doggies are going to be taken care of until they can find them new homes. They're not exactly going to loving new homes right now, but I trust Handler when she said, don't worry, we're gonna love the doggies, and I'm like, oh my god, it's too sweet. But yeah, we got to see just kind of Bond adjusting to life and a happy home where he's loved, and just compared to what he was going through before, when they showed the back and forth, the compare and contrast, you guys know, I just broke down. I just couldn't handle it. But him and Anya, it's so adorable. It's so sweet. It literally makes me want to cry. It is so sweet. But we did have, a couple other things as well. We had Loid. We had this mention of how, hey, I'll make sure I set them up okay, but when this is over, it's time for me to be moving on, and they never really said anything about it before. They always implied this was just for the mission. We knew that, but even I from the start have been but what is the exact plan? You're just going to leave them? And it sounds like he's just planning on leaving, but I don't think there's any way in heck that's going to happen. This is not that show, and so help me. They're not going to make it that show. I have enough shows that want to hurt me. This one, if I'm crying about this one, it's going to be crying for sweetness purposes. They're not going to break my heart with this one. I'm putting that out to the universe now. So, but it was interesting to kind of check in with him, and I think he is getting super attached, but doesn't want to acknowledge that consciously. So yeah, guys, I think that's kind of where we're at. We have an adorable new pup. So now we have wholesomeness, sweetness times a million. So yeah, we wrapped up that story with Keith and everything, and so now, but I'm sure that will have a lot of repercussions, because they're definitely dropping little hints of oh, things are definitely starting to get a little bit worse. So yeah, guys, I can't wait to see what's next. Without further ado, what do you say we go ahead and we jump right into the next episode of Spy Family? Let's do this. Oh, are we gonna get into that? Oh, Bond's is game pattern. Bond's unhand me. Oh, hey. He's suspicious. Paper cuts? I think not. Whoa, I think we're starting to get suspicious of Mom. Anya's like, oh no, Papa is suspicious. Bond, what's going on, babe? Mom's upset. Oh no. What is happening? I mean, clearly this has something to do with her, like, real work, but... Oh. What is going on with your... Something's up. Like, what changed? Whoa, 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 whoa. What's in the bag? Do I want to know what's in the bag? I'm almost certain I do not. What? Okay, this is gonna turn out to be not what we're expecting at all. It's like a bag of bloody chicken or something. Is she teaching her how to cook or something? Is that what this is? Okay, and she's gloomy because she can't learn to cook. Okay, there it is. That's why she had to cancel on drinks. Okay. Oh, she thinks it's her fault. She's like, oh my god, I'm gonna lose my family because I'm such a horrible cook. Sweet pea. I get this because I'm not the best cook. But I'm not gonna get gloomy over it. He has the best job. What? Yeah, I knew it! I know he'd end up in this somehow. I don't know what that means. Oh, it's a good thing he isn't aware of how badly Camilla has treated his sister. Oh, and that's gonna... Loidy! He's like, no, I don't know if I want to taste the food or not. Okay. Alright, let's peel those potatoes. Let's... And we have, okay, yep, we have the weapon. Well, see, that's your first mistake, because it's not a weapon. This is a... Oh, God, don't lose a finger, hun. I mean, she's pretty good with a knife, not surprisingly. Oh, wow, that is... Okay, that's just impressive. Oh, yeah, like I said. Yeah, you don't want to tick off Yuri. She's gonna be humble and she's gonna... A practical reason, but I think we are also getting attached. Yay! I'm sorry. I disagree, but it's nice that she's helping us. Oh dear! It looks like actual poison. He's like, Yuri! Oh god. Well, he grew up on her cooking, probably. Unless he was the one who cooked, or unless they, did like TV dinners or something. Is he... He was prepared for this. He was prepared. Dead. Instantly dead. Instant death. That seems like it would be hard. Let's do like a really super easy, like a pasta or something. Because then all you have to... Oh dear. Okay. Or we could... And there's... I don't know what the bone is about. Yuri's gonna pass out. He's dying. He's dying. He sees their dead parents. And he just won't even take a breath. He's like, what do you mean, train wreck? I mean, she tried. How, they were pretty young. Look at them when they're all small. Oh, with the fried egg. Mm-hmm. Maybe if it had a place in your... What do you mean? She has like a lot more going on in her life. Maybe it's because like you have family? You're the one who brought it up, Camilla. Hey! Way to go, Yuri! Okay. Okay, Camilla is actually pretty good when it comes to food. I gotta say, like, I don't love Camilla, but that's it! That's the stuff! I'm getting some tsundere vibes. Oh, yes, this is... I do this with Buffy! Yes, he is! Do you have a meal to make for us? Maybe? Yay! Don't get upset. She's worked really hard. And she's learned how to cook. Aww, that is the sweetest thing ever. It smells like it's not gonna kill me. They're gonna love it. They're gonna love it. And they're gonna be like, oh my God, Mom, you rock. Yee! I am so happy for you, Yor. You earned this, love. Don't cry. You're gonna make me That's why Mom was crying. Mom was crying tears of joy. Stop. Just stop. And this is what he saw. He saw a happy mama. Oh. I think it's a little bit more than that, isn't it? You love this life and you want to protect it for that reason. It's not the one that was poisoned. Okay, yeah. Oh, okay. Is that code for something? What? No, he really just wants to vent. Okay, cool. You call him, this is a family man right here. You called him all the way out for this? Oh, I don't think you want to be making threats, friend. Okay. So, okay, now we're doing like a romance therapy apparently. Okay. That's a lot. This isn't, yeah, it's a little. Okay. I mean, it's funny he's supposed to be like a psychologist because he really does understand psychology. Okay. Based on that, move on to, okay. And there's a variety. I love it. Well, see, but memorizing though, see, that's what. Well, see, that's why you're not Loid, right there. What do you want here? Yeah, you gotta go with something. If you're not gonna memorize the flowchart, and he put on a disguise to make it. You know, never say he's not a good friend because he really went above and beyond here. And and we're nervous. Understandable. I take it didn't go very well. Okay. Anya knows the real reason. She knows how much pain he's in, so she's like, they're there. Aww. He's like, how about that? I just happen to be here. I'm not trying to make you feel better or anything. Oh, he feels a kind of camaraderie. Wow. Yeah, but he's trying to deal with how to leave them one day. Oh, I think Loid is a little bit affected. You guys, that was so stinking sweet. Even the second story was sweet. But again, I feel like they just kind of sprinkle this little, not to use a cooking metaphor, but they sprinkle this little dash of like sadness that like, hey, not going to be around forever. This is temporary. This is a mission. I'm not getting attached. They're just part of my job. Meanwhile, we had Yor, I think, actually kind of admitting it to herself. I mean, what Yor does is different too, because Yor has to keep literally just the like killing part under wraps, and the rest of it is just kind of like her life, you know. She's not really like, her thing isn't really subterfuge or lying or putting on a persona. You know, it's literally just like that one little aspect that has to be kept secret. And so I feel like maybe that's why she's a little bit more honest with herself, that like, hey, you know, I thought I would be upset about losing this marriage because of the way that it protects me and my line of work. And what I'm really concerned about here is the fact that like I kind of love this little family. And yes, she didn't say that exactly, but I mean it was pretty much an admittal to self that like she cares about them, and I love that. And meanwhile, we have Loid just still kind of trying to fight it. But I think like the fact that it's coming up more and more in his mind tells me that like it's bothering him. So yeah, I don't think there's any way in heck that they're going to end this show that way. I don't know how they're going to swing it with him, you know, staying with them. Unless, like I said, I feel like I said this last time, they're like, okay, is this going to be a thing where, like, oops, we technically couldn't, you know, like, I guess we'll just have to extend this mission for, like, I don't know if it works that way, though. But you know what I mean, though? Because that's, like, one way I could see them doing it without having to, like, actually have a confrontation about, like, is Loid going to keep being a spy? Are we going to stay with them? Are we going to, like, admit how we feel about each other? I have no clue how they're going to handle it. It's such a, I don't know, it's such a lighthearted show, though. Like, I just can't see them splitting everyone up, you know? I just can't see it. They better not, so help me. This is like my show that I watched to recover from the other shows, you guys. There's no way they're going to do that. But that was a super sweet episode. I love Yor and her determination. So, okay. So, I'm not the most awesome cook. I'm fine. Like, I can do stuff. But, like, I really don't consider myself to be a good cook. And when like, God help me if I try to experiment. Like, I felt that in my soul, that last part of that story, where she's like, I decided to come up with an original recipe. Because sometimes you just get ideas. Like, you want to get crafty in the kitchen. And you're like, this sounds great. And you're making it and you're like, oh my God, this is horrible. I don't know what this is, but this is not what I pictured in my head. But yeah, I just really, really, really admire her determination. I just think it's so wholesome and sweet that she, you know, yeah, she was doing it to try and like keep the marriage because of her job. But again, like clearly admitted to herself. Yeah, no, it's that definitely makes me happy to see them acknowledge me about how hard I'm working on the food stuffs. So wow, guys, I just can't tell you how much this show means to me. It is everything. It is my happy place. I love it. And I love this episode. And we even got to see Bond doing some really good obedience. That is one that I do with my dog. To be fair, I never make her wait very long for her food. It's like, wait, okay. And she's like, "Nom, nom, 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 nom." All right, guys, enough about dogs, or we will be here for another 25 minutes. So I love that episode. I don't know if you could tell, but I'm very happy right now. So I hope you enjoyed watching along with me. As always, thank you so much for joining me today. And please be sure to join me next time, because you know there's just going to be goodness and sweetness and happiness and all kinds of hijinks. Be sure to join me then. We will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.